Here I have two garden shears. You can see they're pretty bad. One's worse than the other. I'm going to show you how to sharpen them using simple sandpaper, a bit of distilled vinegar, and how easy it is. Let's just have a quick look at. It still cuts, but it takes a little bit more pressure. There, that one's there. We want a nice smooth cut. See how that's a bit not smooth. Let's see how this one does. This one's from, I think, Lidl. That's got a little bit more pressure behind it. We'll start with this one. It's as simple as getting sanding. So we're going to sand the edge. You can see how it's getting a little bit more clean now. This is a P100 sandpaper. It doesn't have to be P100, it can be anything really. Just whatever you've got to hand. I'll show you how easy and how quickly you can get this. So you see there, it's got rust particles on the blade. We don't want that because that's not good for cutting any plants. We want it to be nice and clean so it doesn't give any bacteria to any of the plants that we cut or the stems. You can see now that's getting like a bit of a shiny edge on there. Still do with a little bit more. Just a bit of sandpaper, nothing fancy. It already feels a bit sharp there, so that's good. Sharper the better. Just make sure you get the corner, because you normally put stuff in here to cut. The closer it is, the sharper you can get it. And if you want to get fancy, you can actually undo this and take it apart and do it that way, but that will need a screwdriver and a little bit more knowledge. If you're just gardening and you've got a piece of sandpaper, I also just give it a couple of on the blade just to smooth and then re-sharpen. I feel like there's a little bit more here I can do. If you can see here, just in that corner, just concentrate and just, what you do is use your sandpaper and move around the edge. Don't just do flat because you might miss bits. If you move your hand around a little bit, you get all the sections. So let's just give that a little bit of a, there you go, see that? Hopefully it shows on camera. See how well that does. It already feels, can you hear? You've got like a nice cutting thing now. Smoother cut. Let's try this side. Kind of, but you've got a nice sharp blade now. So that's that one done. And I normally give it a clean with distilled vinegar because it's natural. It's not like, it's not anything else chemical. And if you want, normally at the end of that I'll put a bit of oil on there, any type of oil, baby oil, jasmine oil, any oil you've got hand, sunflower oil, vegetable oil, just to stop it rusting again. But there you'll see now, that's nice and clean. Just lock that in, and you can watch me do that one as well. You'll feel a bit rough when you start, and then as you do it, it'll get smoothed out because it's getting rid of the rust particles that are on the blade. This is real time, no editing. I've done this all in one take so you can see exactly how long it would take to sharpen any type of blade really in the gardening shear variety. And then you can just flip it over to the other side. That could do with a little bit of oil in here as well. There's a spring in the bottom of there which is making a noise. So let's give that a go. There you go. There's no pressure needed at all. It's cutting similar to how it cut before. It's just it needs less pressure because the blade's more smooth, sharp even. So it just cuts like butter. Let's give that a clean drop of oil on there, and you're ready for another season of gardening. That's for bigger branches. It's got like more grip, and that's for smaller roses and stuff. Feels nice. Hopefully that gives you an idea of this. Nothing fancy. Sandpaper does the job.